Let's meet the field for the 158th Belmont Stakes. Number 1 is the longest shot in the field. As the horses come out of the paddock to take part in the post parade, we are getting all set here for the 158th running of the Belmont Stakes, live right here on Fox from Saratoga Park. And there he is, the number 1 Vitruvian Man, the longest shot in the field at 22 to 1. Trainer Doug O'Neill and jockey Antonio Fresu, both California-based, hoping to pull off the upset.
Partially owned by Little Wayne, who's from my hometown of New Orleans. And if Vitruvian Man wins, a Millie would become a lot more than just a Little Wayne song.
How many Little Wayne songs do you know? Hey, Power Shift, owned by Mike Rapoli and trained by Todd Pletcher. They also have Renegade in this race. Power Shift, the lesser regarded of the two. But Richie, do you think this Colt's early speed will make a difference?
I do. And the way the track's playing, I believe he'll be in front, and speed's been good today.
Here's Chief Wallaby, 4th in the Kentucky Derby in his last start. He's hoping to give trainer Belmont and jockey Junior Alvarado back-to-back wins in the Belmont.
You can see him with those blinkers for the 2nd time in his career. He's a bit timid, doesn't like to go through tight holes. Look for him to maybe come around.
The favorite, Renegade, was 2nd in the Derby, now hoping to go one better in the Belmont. Mike Rapoli owns this colt, co-owns it with Robert and Luana Lowe.
A confirmed closer. His Arkansas Derby at Oaklawn Park was great. A little trouble early in the Kentucky Derby, but he finished well.
Otinho is the first of 3 runners in this race, trained by Chad Browder. Grew up just 12 miles from the track in Saratoga. He's seeking his first ever win in the Belmont. The jockey is Dylan Davis.
Hasn't run since the beginning of April. This is a big layoff for a race like that.
Manny Franco is aboard another Chad Brown trainee, Growth Equity, who's seeking his 3rd straight win and has seen his speed figures improve each and every race.
That improvement is the key for me, and he won the traditional Belmont Stakes prep in the Peter Pan.
Commandment, a physically imposing colt, finished 7th in the Derby, ending a 4-race win streak. His trainer Brad Cox won the Belmont in 21 with Essential Quality, and he's got 54-year-old Hall of Fame jockey John Velasquez on board.
No doubt he has the raw talent. He's shown it on his resume, but he must step forward from his Derby effort.
And here's Emerging Market, the last of the Chad Brown trio, who, like Growth Equity, is co-owned by Seth Klarman. The sport's reigning champion jockey Flavian Pratt is on board.
Look for Flavian Pratt to be a bit more patient. He was more position conscious in the Kentucky Derby, tried to change his style.
And there is the Derby winner, Golden Tempo, trainer Cherie DeVoe, and Jose Ortiz, who won the Kentucky Derby, will try to bookend the Triple Crown season here in the Belmont. We will find out if they do indeed do that.
For the 3rd and final time, it's the Belmont Stakes at Saratoga Racecourse. They're in the gate. And they're off in the Belmont Stakes at Saratoga, and Power Shift sprints out of the gate. So too Growth Equity. On the inside, Vitruvian Man is in 3rd. Chief Wallaby 4th. Renegade not far behind, 5 lengths off the pace. Emerging Market inches up on the outside of Commandment. Otinho is 2nd to last, and Golden Tempo once again takes his place at the back of the field. Power Shift will set the tempo, leads the way into the clubhouse turn by 3/4 of a length, with Growth Equity a clear-cut 2nd. Vitruvian Man is in 3rd, and they are followed by Emerging Market. The opening quarter went in a very moderate 23 and 4/5 seconds. It's another 2 lengths back. Chief Wallaby is kept on the outside of Otinho. Then comes Renegade and Commandment, stride for stride, and Jose Ortiz takes the Kentucky Derby winner, Golden Tempo, onto the rail, and he's 12 lengths off the pace. It's Power Shift on the inside, and Growth Equity head and head. The half went in 48 1/5 seconds, coming to the half-mile pole in the Belmont Stakes, with Vitruvian Man holding his spot in 3rd. Then it's Emerging Market, 4th and 3.5 off them. Chief Wallaby will go 3 wide outside of him. Now Renegade is called on. He's starting to make some headway. He's on the inside. Will need to find some room, but he's very much in the thick of it as Growth Equity has taken the lead in 1:12 and 1/5 seconds. Growth Equity short lead. Chief Wallaby's making a big move from behind. Golden Tempo is coming along with Commandment as the field turns for home. On the inside, Growth Equity is just in front. Chief Wallaby comes to him. Out in the center of the racetrack, Commandment's running a giant race. Renegade in between, and Golden Tempo, Renegade, Commandment on the outside. Golden Tempo from last to first has to fend off Commandment in the final stride.
official results. Golden Tempo wins the Belmont, but there is an inquiry going on here on the third turn. The stewards will check and see whether or not this result will become official.
What a race. Just to give you an idea, I mean, Golden Tempo was literally written off. Cherie DeVos said going into this race, his running style leaves him very vulnerable, and he'll have to come with a run, but he'll need the perfect trip. He got the perfect trip, but not the perfect pace. The first half mile of this race was 10 lengths slower than the Kentucky Derby, and yet Golden Tempo was able to pick him up at the end. He's a champion.
He's a champion. He's the leader in the clubhouse. He's the best 3-year-old. He did not get the pace scenario he got in the Derby, and he showed he's not pace dependent.
All right, let's check in with Cherie DeVos, who's with Tom Rinaldi right now.
Cherie, one word, history. What does it mean to make it?
Still trying to catch my breath. Golden Tempo is amazing. Jose is amazing. The Phipps family, St. Elias is amazing. It's just a lot. Amazing feeling, and I don't know. I have to name a horse amazing now.
To achieve this right here in the way that you did, the last time that this race is going to be contested here at Saratoga, how do you put it into words?
It's so meaningful. I have a lot of family here. Saratoga, it's been wonderful to have such a historic race here. It's like an appetizer for the meet, but it's so meaningful because the town gets to have this and celebrate it along with all of us.
Anyone would ask you, Cherie, this horse, could it have won the Triple Crown?
It's not something I'm going to think about. We made our decision, and he won today, and we're going to be happy about that.
One last thought here, Cherie, as you make your way out. What did you know about this horse that perhaps others didn't after the Derby?
He was very much improving. I think he needed to do this to kind of show that he was meant to win the Derby, and that he is a horse that belongs in that conversation of being one of the top 3-year-olds.
Cherie, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Let's go to Maggie.
And I'm here with Jose Ortiz. And Jose, while Cherie is in her hometown, this is your kind of home away from home. It's where you started to win the third and final Belmont Stakes at Saratoga. I don't think we're going to get that muddy smile off your face anytime soon.
Not really, Maggie. I'm very happy to win today. Obviously, last Belmont in Saratoga make it special, but it's all about him. We just want him to get better and keep winning these kind of races. So, he making more value down the road, and we're very happy with him. So it's all about him.
Jose, a lot of people made the argument that he got the pace scenario in the Derby. He didn't necessarily have that today. You were closer to the pace. Talk a little bit about what was going through your mind as you headed down the backstretch in last.
No, I was following Renegade again, which is always a good target. The horse make his move around the half a mile going to the quarter pole, and Commandment was there as well. That is a very nice horse, but people is right. He wasn't gonna get the setup as he did on the Derby. We all knew that, and I was a little worried about it. He needs some kind of setup, but today it wasn't none, and he showed up today and won. So that make him very dangerous down the road for his rivals.
I would say so. Is this a dangerous horse because he is getting good at the right time? Physically, he looks like a panther when he was walking around the paddock.
Yeah, he was bouncing a bit today, which made me very happy because I want him to be a little bit sharper today. But the main thing with him is his mind. You can see him, he's very relaxed. He does what I ask him to do, and I think that's the main thing. He's growing mentally as well and physically. So we, like I said before, we are very happy with him, and it's all about him. It's all about Golden Tempo.
Jose, you won your first, I know it's all about Golden Tempo, and I would agree, but you won your first Belmont back in 2017, your first Triple Crown race. Now you've had your first Derby. Congratulations on another Belmont.
Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate it.
Kurt.
All right, that inquiry does not involve the top 4 horses, so Golden Tempo is the winner of the 158th Belmont, doing it like it has in every race it's ever run, coming back from last place. This time, just like in the Derby, it ran all the way back to first.
You know, it's remarkable. I mean, this is a situation where you have to have the athlete, and Golden Tempo is certainly the athlete, but one zig when you should have zagged. Any incident in your way in this entire race, and he's not going to be the winner. Jose Ortiz was a true artist in how he got through this traffic, got to the top of the stretch, and just as he did in the Derby, pushed him outside and came home fast as a ball.
But saved ground around the turn before he threaded his way to the outside with all that momentum. And you know, as a rider, if you get through or you don't, you know, you're able to get to the clear, you're the hero. If you get stuck in there, you're the one who's going to take all the blame. You're the goat in the wrong way, right? This was a tremendous ride, but he had the horse to do it. And how about the Phipps family and Vinny and Teresa Viola, St. Elias, co-breeding this horse, partners in this horse. And you got to say, Vinny Viola, he's like a throwback to Art Rooney. Two Stanley Cups now, 2 Kentucky Derbies, and a Belmont Stakes.
Yeah, Viola last won the Belmont with Taffet back in 2017. The Phipps family had won the Belmont since Easy Goer in 1989, and so they can celebrate another great run down the stretch by Golden Tempo, who wins 2 of the 3 Triple Crown races this year. And we will always wonder, might this have been a Triple Crown winner had it won all 3? But Cherie DeVoe putting her name in the history book. She is the first woman ever to win 2 Triple Crown races, and she does it 5 weeks apart. She's on the map now if you didn't know her before.
She is indeed. And you know what? This is just special because there's so many great women that are horsemen. We refer to them in the general term, horsemen, that now this opens the door for younger people watching this. I really think the training ranks are going to see a big shift and more women are going to get their opportunity, and that's very, very important.
She showed it could be done. So any young girl that's looking at it saying, I would like to do that, but it's too daunting, it's not. There's the roadmap. If you work hard enough, you want it bad enough, you can do it.